Happy Comic Book Wednesday, everybody, and welcome to Comic Book Fanatics. And this is my pick of the week. And as you guys know, I don't usually like doing this. Well, not like doing it. I usually don't do this on a Wednesday. I usually like to wait until the end of the week until I get everything that I've picked up throughout the week and kind of give you guys my haul for my pickup of the weeks and my pick of the weeks. But I had picked up quite a few today that I figured I'd go ahead and make this. That way when everything else comes to me towards the end of the week, I can go ahead and do another video where it's just not so long. Now, these are the ones I've actually picked up from my local comic book stores, and the ones that I have coming in are actually the ones I ordered online. So stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully I'll have that done either by Friday or maybe Saturday once everything comes in. But I wanted to go ahead and share these finds with you. Well, not finds, but pickups. And that way, if you guys actually watch this video prior to going to your local comic book stores, you kind of have an idea of what's out there or what you might be interested in picking up when you actually go there. So that way, overall, you know if you're interested or if you're not interested. But however, this is my opinion, and this is what basically I picked up because I like reading based off the storyline or based off the covers or what have you. Excuse me. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we'll start on the left side as I always do. But the new Amazing Spider-Man came out, number 3, and it has him on the cover, and it looks like what is his name? God, I got a brain fart this morning. I don't think I had enough of my coffee today. The Human Torch. There we go. The Human Torch. So it looks like the Human Torch is on there with him in the cover. It's possibly could be him. I wouldn't think it's anybody else. Now, I haven't read this one yet. Of course, I'm just picking it up, but I'm going to assume that is the Human Torch. But overall, it's a nice cover. So, and being a Spider-Man fan, of course, I had to stay true to it, to my true believer side of me. All right, picked up Lazarus number 15, and I think from my last video, you guys saw that I've been actually following the storyline as well. And you know what? There's something telling me that Lazarus is actually going to kind of just start getting very popular and very sought after. I don't know. You know, maybe it's my spidey sense tingling, but usually I'm always right when it comes to certain things. However, that's just speculation, guys. So don't go off and say, hey, listen, because of your video, I wind up picking up Lazarus and nothing panned out on it. Now, I personally like the storyline. That's one of the reasons why I picked that up. But I just have this feeling, and like I said, it could be my spidey sense, that Lazarus is going to really start getting very popular and start picking up. So but even that, let's throw that off to the side. The storyline alone is something well worth picking up and is well worth the read. Okay. All right. And also, Batman Detective Comics just came out, number 46. So, went ahead and picked this one up as well. Oh, something fell out. Let me fix that right quick. And this is a variant, the Looney Tunes variant cover. So this month, DC is doing the Looney Tunes variant covers. Now, there's a few others that I have that's on its way, but I wind up picking up 2 of them just because I really like the covers on them. So, hopefully like I said, hopefully by the end of the week, you will see a little bit more of the variant Looney Tune covers that I did pick up. And if you're a Looney Tunes fan, you're absolutely going to appreciate this because, you know, Looney Tunes has been around since well before I was born. And love the storylines. It's just funny characters. It's just absolutely wonderful cartoons. So it's got Daffy Duck right there. And this is the Batman Detective Comics variant number 46. All right. And then you've got Batman Arkham Knight. This is number 10, new issue that just came out. It's got Batman Fallen. Looks like a whole bunch of, I don't know, just kind of a pull-out sort of calendar around him. Okay, here's another one, Marvin the Martian. This is the Green Lantern number 46 Looney Tunes variant cover, and thought it was very, just a very good cover overall. He's got his Marvin the Martian dog, and then he's got the Green Lantern rings on that he's carrying. So interesting, neat cover. And another new one came out was the new Suicide Squad number 13. It's a beautiful cover. And if you follow Suicide Squad, definitely make sure you pick this one up as well. Now, this one I didn't really do a lot of looking into. Now, this is Spider-Gwen number 0. Now, this is the same cover on the Spider-Verse number 2, where it was her first appearance. Now, I have not read this one yet, but I don't know why they went with the same cover, and I don't know why they went with 0 on this. And instead of, because as you guys know, last week they just came out with Spider-Gwen number 1. Of course, they rebooted that, and they came out with Spider-Gwen number 1. So, I apologize. I don't know the background on this. If you guys do, and you guys beat me to the punch when it comes to reading this, then maybe you can leave a comment, all right? And share it with the rest of the community. Another new one that came out, and this is, of course, a weekly haul, and it's a weekly comic book, a weekly release. Batman and Robin Eternal number 5 came out, so I picked that one up. And Guardians of the Galaxy number 2 just came out. All right, now there is just a beautiful cover, and I just really love how they did the cover. And of course, Zenescope's Grim Fairy Tales Coven. This is a Sabine Rich cover, and I'm a fan of her work, so I definitely make sure that I pick anything up with her type of cover. She just does absolutely amazing work. All right, and this is a Grim Fairy Tales 116. This is the cover C. Now, this is by an artist name of Paolo Palantelatina, something like that. I always get his last name wrong. I apologize about that. But the coloring is done by Ula Moss, and she always does wonderful coloring. And I had an opportunity to actually meet her at one of the conventions one time. She was around the table with Nia Rufino, Don Mateague, and J.P. Roth. So she kind of frequents that circle. Wonderful ladies, by the way. All right, Grim Fairy Tale number 16. This is the B cover to it. Did not see the A cover. Must have been taken before I even got there, so I don't know. Another great, wonderful cover. Okay, so anyways, that is it for what I have so far for my pickup of the week. My pick of the week, I'm sorry. And on the right side are the variant covers that I picked up for this week. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 3. This is the Comic Quest, I believe it is, variant cover. God, I want to say it's not Comic Quest, but it's Comixology, I think. I don't know. Hell, it's one of the variant covers, guys, and it's a beautiful cover. So if you're into Spider-Man, then just something definitely you want to pick up. All right, and now this is an Invincible Spider-Man's last week's variant. I wound up picking this one up because I like the cover too, and I couldn't beat the price for a variant cover, so had to get it. And it almost looks like what is his name? God, I can't think today. Early morning, guys. You guys got to excuse me. Let's move on before I embarrass myself here. All right. This is now Deadpool number 1 came out this week, as you guys know. And this is one of the variants that I got for Deadpool number 1. And I like the variants more than I like the regular cover, so I didn't wind up getting the regular cover. So this is, I think, the 1 of 25 variant, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a great cover, so. And anything Deadpool right now is pretty damn hot. So you guys can't go wrong when it comes to Deadpool, okay? So pick that up. And then here's another Deadpool variant. Now this is almost like a comic book page cover. And this is this is like the first part, because right here it says to be continued on next exciting variant cover. So they're actually going to almost just do the comic pages on the cover for each variant cover they come out, I guess each month. So I thought it'd be a cool one to get, so I picked this one up. And Uncanny X-Men. This is the number 600. This is a variant to it. Now, I think there was like 10 variants that came out. I don't know, maybe more. But there was so much to choose from, so much to pick from. But I decided to go with the classic variant cover because it's overall, of course, it's classic and beautiful cover. So I decided to go with this one. And Extraordinary X-Men. This is variant cover number 1. This is the Hastings variant, actually. I thought this would be an interesting read. And then Vision, number 1 variant edition. I think this was probably my the most favorite of the variant editions and the regular cover. So I decided to go with the variant edition instead of just the regular cover. So I definitely like this a lot better. All right, so here it is, guys. Howard the Duck number 1. Now, this has the Gwenpool. Now, I want to say, to me, it was not I would say the full appearance. I want to say you could say it's more of her second cameo. The reason why I say that, guys, is because, without trying to totally ruin the storyline for everybody, her story doesn't really start until the end. Of course, is the Howard the Duck story, and then as basically what happened is there's a woman that comes into Howard the Duck's private detective office, and she kind of tells him, "Hey, listen, I'm trying to hire you and to find somebody." And if you guys don't know, she is Felicia Hardy, who is the Black Cat. And so what happens is she tells a story about this character she sees, and the character right here, as you see, that's her. She says, "Hello world." That's Gwenpool right there, and she just kind of rides through this little thing that they have going on, and after that, Felicia comes in and say, "Hey, listen, I want to hire you to find who this person is," and then that's really about it. So I guess it's not really her full appearance. I guess Howard the Duck, maybe number 2, will be her full appearance. Nevertheless, it is still appearance of Gwenpool, and my personal opinion is that I think this book is really going to start picking up momentum. So get it while you can right now. Of course, you never know how these things are going to pan out, but as big and popular as Deadpool is, and I mentioned this in my last video, that to have a female version of Deadpool, I think this is really going to cater to a lot of the maybe the female viewers out there, comic book lovers, and even the male viewers when it comes to seeing a character, a Deadpool character, especially if they really enjoy the Deadpool very much. But so this is the regular cover for Howard the Duck number 1. And then this is the variant edition of Howard the Duck. So I picked this variant edition up. Thought it was a pretty cool cover. So, and then last but not least on the variant covers, guys, here it is. It is Howard the Duck number 1 variant edition with Gwenpool on the cover. All right, this is a 1 in 25 variant edition. However, I was very lucky to be able to find the only one at my comic book store, and I got it for a fair price. And it's being a 1 in 25, it seems to have already sold out even before it reached the bookstores. And like I said, my comic book shop guy, he was very nice to let me have this for a really fair price. Now, if I recommend if you're going to get a Howard the Duck book, I recommend getting definitely the regular cover to it, and definitely if you can find this for a really decent and fair price, I'd pick this up and snatch this bad boy up right away, because this is another one that's really going to start picking momentum up, just like the one I showed you with her in the pool, which is her cameo of the front cover, the Gwenpool cover for Secret Wars. This one is another cover with her, so I'd recommend picking it up. On eBay, they're already the price on eBay has already gone up to $80 to $90 just on this cover. So you guys can see where it is right now. Now, whether it's the momentum starts picking up, or if it stays at where it's at, or if it just goes down eventually in a few months, who's to say, right? But nevertheless, this is probably one of the covers to have. Okay, so this is my recommendation to you guys. Pick that cover up if you get a chance to, and definitely hang on to that, because my personal opinion, of course, my spidey sense are tingling about that. I say that's something you definitely want to keep going. All right, and of course picked up this month's preview. Really good read, guys. If you guys have not, if you guys don't read this or look at these, by all means, I recommend it. It's a really good book. It has some upcoming shows the covers in the books of upcoming things that are going on, statues, figures, you name it. So really good book to have, something to browse through. Very interesting. All right, and also I want to show you guys one more thing. Now this is more of my pickup for the week. I wind up getting these books just because I didn't have them. And, you know, for the life of me, I really don't know how I passed these by. Now, this is Spider-Verse #1 and Spider-Verse #3, because I already had #2. I also picked up Spider-Verse #4, so I was just kind of getting caught up before I got way too behind on this. Spider-Verse #5, beautiful cover. And I finally got a copy of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #51. And I got 2 copies of that. Also picked up Angela #1, Queen of Hell, from last week's, haul, I guess. Finally picked that one up. And of course, guys, you can't go wrong when it comes to these blank covers, okay? My recommendation to you guys, anytime you see a blank cover, snatch it up, because whenever you're at a convention, you never know, even if you want to send these in to get somebody to draw an original piece of artwork for you, it's good to have in your collection, an event that you're going to get something done, because like I said, you can't go wrong. And it doesn't matter who's going to draw on it or what they're going to draw on it. You know, of course, it's up to you. Sometimes it's up to the artist, but it's always great to have in your collection. So I just recommend at least having 2 or 3 of them, so that way when you guys do wind up going to conventions, you have something ready and prepared, because those things, they boost those prices up at the conventions. They'll go for like $10, $12, you know. You go to your regular comic book store, you can get it for either for cover price or maybe $1 above that. So pick those up, guys. And this is my pickup for the weeks. So, and like I said, I plan on doing another video towards the end of the week where I have more of my pickup for the weeks, and hopefully also my pickups. God, I keep saying this wrong. My pick for the weeks, and also my pickup for the weeks. I wind up going online to a comic book shop online that I usually frequent constantly. And I ordered a few back issues, a few things that I thought would be interesting to get. So I'll show that to you guys as well, and also the rest of my pickup for the weeks, okay? Anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate this. I hope this video helps you guys out for Comic Book Wednesday. And I hope you enjoyed some of the covers and some of the books that I showed you guys. All right, have a great and wonderful, happy Comic Book Wednesday, guys, and I'll see you next time.